Hey everybody, I'm with Weasel. Let me just jump up on the table here.
You can do it, buddy. Come on.
I know. I'm getting old.
Don't talk old with me, man. I think I just turned out. Yeah, we're not going to go there.
Well, I'm 50.
All right, so I'm 47.
Well, there we go. So, in case you guys don't know, we are at the Allie Remembered Foundation second charity auction. And we're at Dynamic, just outside of, I believe, Aurora, which is near Denver, Colorado. It's hot.
Just a little bit, man. You know, as Cali boy, man, I'm used to the heat, but the high elevation, man, it's kind of like crazy.
Yeah, I'm drinking water like nobody's business. So for those of you who don't know, I'm nobody special. And this guy is the original, one of the original badasses of paintball. This is Weasel. How many world championships do you have?
Just 3, man. That was it. And then I retired at the height of my career, and then somebody called me back to play. So I guess I'm looking for that 4th, man. But you know, it was never about that. It was just about the competition and the playing and the friends for me, really.
You know, I've never won anything. I've never been on the podium once. Every time I was playing, I was always being asked to play for this team or that team, and I never really found a home. Which, you know what, I wouldn't trade it for a minute, because I had such a great time. I met so many great people, and you know, you and I were actually at a lot of the same tournaments together.
Yep.
Like Skyball, and anyway, the list will go on for a while.
Talk about Skyball, man. I love playing in Skyball, and it was funny because when we showed up, we actually stayed in the arena. So they have hotels. You've never been to Toronto, man. It's just amazing. And we open up the room, and there's a basketball court set up. And the Raptors and Chicago Bulls were playing that night, man. So I got to watch Michael Jordan. The only time I ever got to watch him play Skyball was that. It was awesome.
Now, did you hang out at the Hard Rock Cafe that was in there? Like,
yeah, Rocky and I spent a few nights there. You know,
I miss Rocky.
I miss my boy too.
I got to get him on the podcast. But did you see it? Because the rooms above that drinking establishment, you could open the windows, and people actually lowered down an inflatable sheep that said, "Please help me. The men are doing bad things to me." It was written on the side of the thing. Did you see that?
No, man, I never saw that. Why didn't I think of that? I love to pull practical jokes.
Well, yeah, the Ironmen are famous for what you guys used to do to the UK Predators.
So, you know, I'll just let the cat out of the bag right now because Chuck won't see this. But, Chuck, I got a little present for you when I leave for your house, buddy. But
yeah, so you brought a bunch of MDP with you here.
Yeah, so we got 2 different crews here. We got the Locker crew, which is really out of Denver, Colorado. So they're out of the Springs. And then I'm part of the Kraken crew. So there's 2 from the Kraken crew, Northern California. I think we had somewhere around 10 or 12 of us out here. So we're just trying to help represent not only MDP, but help out Andy and the Allie Remembered Foundation, man.
Yeah, and I'm glad you came. Like, I mean, well, you came all the way from Cali.
Yep.
I came from Toronto. Like, you know, and I'm glad to have finally met you. Like, I mean, I know we've crossed paths in the past, but we never actually knew each other because you were pro and I was punk.
Man. Hey, you know, like we say in MDP, I'm not above you, I'm not below you, I'm right beside you, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's how I always played paintball, man. Is like I never thought I was better than anybody. I always wanted to play the best, and when we practice, I always wanted to play the best. You know,
Speaking of which, when we were playing the kids, you spun on me. I broke it. It broke. It was hit, and you spun on me.
This guy. Hey, did the ref call it?
What ref?
Exactly.
She was on your side.
Hey, so well, sometimes you got to drop a C note, man.
Don't even get me started. So, in case you guys don't know, what the NDP did, or Modern Day Pirates, just get it out there, is they decided that the kids that really wanted to play weren't having enough fun. And there were a bunch of 50 cal pump paintball guns. So Weez came over to me and goes, "Steve, get your ass on the field. You're coming with us." Yeah. So myself, Weasel, the MDP, a couple Remembered Foundation people, like
a couple extra kids. So there's a couple kids that couldn't play with the big kids. So I just want to make sure that everybody got the opportunity to play paintball because that's why we're here. You know, we're here to remember Allie and help support her, but we also want to make sure people are having fun playing paintball
and help the kids. And you know, like I mean, let's like I hate it when people say grow the sport. It's so cliche. It's like everybody says that, but they don't mean it. But you love the game. I love the game. You love the game so much you spun on me. But I just saying. You got me in the face that one time, fair and square. I've got the mat. I've got the paint on the push that's got to come off. I fully admit it. But the second time, you spun on me.
Hey, sometimes you got to do what you got to do, man. Hey, my only goal, and I told you, was to come after you. And the first game, we both start on the same side, and he goes like this. Whoop! I'm like, where'd he go?
So your wife owes me, because if I wasn't on the field, she'd be the target.
Yeah.
So Allie better, your wife better make me some cookies, I think, maybe, or something.
Yep.
Oh, so how are you enjoying the field?
Man, it's awesome. You know, I've gotten the opportunity to play on a lot of fields, man. You know, all across, you know, the United States, Mexico, Aruba, Hawaii, all across, you know, Europe, Toronto. You know, it's always fun to play a new field, man, because it's something different. And, you know, sometimes you get the guys that play it all the time, and they're like, oh, I got this move, I'm going to do this. I'm like, oh, yeah? Well, check this out. You can't do that. Yeah, watch. So, like, the field we're playing on, I mean, it was huge. Oh, my God. I mean, you had, they call it the Lego field. They had the Legos. They had the houses. They had airplanes on this field. I mean,
yeah,
it was just a blast, dude. It was wall to wall.
Like, I hate bunker fields, and that's what this is. There's no trees. They've taken a field, they've put netting around it, and they've just made a whole field out of bunkers. And as a general rule, I hate bunker fields. I love my trees. I like hill. This was wild. I've never seen a better field bunkered laid out. I had a blast. I wish it was a little cooler. I wish there was some cloud cover, you know. But
did you see me crawling out there?
I did.
I was crawling out there using the mounds, just trying to get a little sneaky, man. Just try something a little bit different, you know. And sometimes, like fields like that, you can do some weird stuff because people pop out and they don't expect it, you know. So, plus, you know, you're just having fun. So why not try something different?
And I'm going to change the subject here for a little bit because my battery's dying. So, but I want to thank you personally on behalf of the Al Remembered Foundation. Andy's busy reffing a 3-man tournament, I believe it is,
yep.
For prizes, which is really cool. Sorry you guys are missing out. But I don't know if you guys know this, but a few months ago, one of the Denver Expendables, a young gentleman, or, well, in any case, young kid, he got mugged. And they stole the skateboard, and they stole his stuff. And
pistol whipped him.
Yeah, and pistol whipped him. Like, literally gunpoint. Yeah. Weez was nice enough to make him a skateboard, and he was just... So, that's all fine, well, and good. So, finally, for the first time, these two get a chance to meet, which was incredible.
Yep.
Lets him wear his jersey all day long. I don't think Sky will ever forget that as long as I live.
He keeps telling me, do I got to give it back? I'm like, yeah,
yes, you
got to give me that one back. I was hoping to have some extras here. They didn't show up in time, but, you know, it just to see the smile on his face, man, and, you know, he was very blessed to meet me. And to me, you know, I'm just another person, man. I'm just another player out there. You know, I'm just happy to get him to meet him in person and give him that opportunity, man.
Yeah, but he's a front player too, which is like you.
Yep.
And I got a chance to swing by while he was playing in the 3-man, and I think he's in the finals. Don't quote me on that.
They are.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
they won their last one, 2-1.
But he was doing stuff. He was coming off the field, and you were coaching him, and you was like, and he was eating every word. He was listening. Like it's a great thing to see, you know.
Well, and that's the key, man, is helping these young kids learn how to play the game. And, you know, back when we started, nobody really helped us out and told us what to do. You know, you go back to the Dynasty days, you know, you ever talk to Alex and to Ollie and those guys. I mean, me and Bob were out there just walking with these 14-year-old kids. And, you know, that's something that we've always kept true to our heart, man. It's like, you know, yeah, you know, grow the sport, whatever, be an ambassador of the sport, yeah. It's, you know, I just want to give that opportunity to say, hey, here's what I learned, because if I can make somebody better, right, then that gives me better competition.
Absolutely.
And I don't want to roll over anybody, man. I want to win because I'm playing the best, you know.
Says the guy that spins on me on 50 cal play when there's little kids.
And we're going to go do a one-on-one after this with the real guns.
No. We're both injured. No more.
We're both old and crippled.
There we go. And on a personal note, thank you so much for lending me your personal marker to try out. Now, I didn't get a chance to try yours because I didn't have time to set it up. I've been doing so much stuff with with this charity
You
event.
got to shoot Little Weezes, though.
I got to shoot Little Weezes, yes.
How was that, man?
It was wicked.
That thing rips off.
It's
Those CDOs, man. Oh.
I was chronoing at 254, I thought was a little low. But it's more than adequate. I can play.
We wanted to make sure that you could stay in your element.
Oh, yeah.
Just messing with you.
I know.
Hey, but, getting back to this Alley Remembered Foundation, this being the second one, I mean, this field has not seen more people since they've been opened, is what I've heard.
Yeah,
this is the most they've ever seen.
The last Alley Remembered Foundation one, I think, was 175, and I don't know how many was here, but we filled it. Like, flat out, there wasn't... I mean, it's a little thinned out now because the heat and everybody's just done.
Yeah.
But we filled this place. It was insane.
Well, and it's amazing, man. All the stuff that got donated and raffled. I mean, I think that's getting ready to shut down, if not already. There's a table raffle going on top of the online. I mean, last time I looked, the Bud Oregons were what, close to $800?
I honestly haven't had a chance to look. All I can tell you is the last time I looked, which was this morning, we had cleared 3 times what we did the last one, and
That's
we haven't
awesome.
even like nothing was finished, and that was this morning.
Yeah.
So this has been fantastic.
So, Andy, personal message to you, man. I personally just want to, from the bottom of my heart, and the OG Ironman, thank you for getting me out here, let me be a part of this thing. What you do for these kids and people of domestic violence is amazing, especially in a time of need right now, with the world hurting. And I say the world, I honestly mean that. It's not just here, with the coronavirus and all that, but what you do to help these people out is just amazing, man. And whatever I can do to continue to help support you and the Alley Remembered Foundation, man, I'll always be here, and the OG Ironman will always be here for you, man.
And we should give a shout out to Bud Orr, Fred Schultz, and Dan Colby, because they all wanted to come out. And unfortunately, we lost Tim Montresor, and and you know what? Because they just decided it was best that they stay home, and we totally respect that 100%. But we wish you guys were here, because this has been one hell of an event.
Yeah, and Tim, man, I'm gonna miss you, dude. I was just talking to him a couple days before he passed.
Me too.
Yeah, which it hit home, and it was really rough, man. And he's such a great guy, and we're gonna miss you, brother. And I love you, and I'll see you soon. And then, I talked to Dan a little bit before I came out here. He was really hoping he was going to be here, and I talked to Bud as well. And I know Bud's going to come out to the cancer benefit, and I'm hoping Dan's going to make his way out as well. And that's September 19th in NorCal. So,
well, I think that there's some stuff happening. I don't want to go into details on air or anything, but it looks like I'm going to be at the cancer benefit too. There's like a 95% chance.
That'd be awesome,
I'll
man.
be in Cali. So
I'll be there.
Anyway. I'm going to stick this guy's head on a bucket of ice water for spinning on me. So you guys have a great time. And, we'll talk to you later.
Much love, guys. Appreciate it. I'll see you out there. Stay safe.
All right, I got to reach all this way to turn this off.